Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Infinite Nikki. Looks like we are in the Danking season, and it looks like we got ourselves a brand new story to do. As well as a few other things, but you know how it is. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this new story. With every stroke, Yin Yuan unfolds. Alright, let's go ahead and see where this leads. Oh, will you look at that? There's just a random scroll just kind of floating over there. Menacingly, What is this, Okami? Heh.
This is our retribution.
My child is still inside!
I'm scared! Help her! Somebody help us!
Well then,
Desolation. No one deserves this. I wish the world was free of disasters, so everyone can thrive.
ooh. Was that an alternate
This is-
Nikki?
Nikki, what's wrong?
Well, I heard a lot of cries for help.
Just now, I had a dream. I saw something happen in another place. Maybe it's connected to this painting.
Oh, most definitely.
Strange. It wasn't there in the Sea of Stars, right? Where did it come from?
The Sea of Stars leads to countless worlds. Maybe this could be a portal to one of them?
So an alternate universe, it sounds like.
But how did a link like this just appear out of nowhere?
Whoa! It's Dark Essence!
Well then, let's see if we can fix that.
Oh no, this world is being corrupted. Momo, we should take a look. Maybe we'll get some answers about my dream, too.
Alright, yeah, sure, let's just dive into the menacing canvas here. What's going on? Momo, what'd you do to me, Is this because I didn't give you barbecue earlier? Ah. Well then.
This place, it feels like a different world.
Oh, most definitely is. Oh, look at the lovely crane. Very mountainous area. Ooh, I see some pink swirls over there.
Artist Nikki!
Oh?
Momo, I think someone's calling me.
Maybe not you specifically.
Artist Nikki!
You're right. Someone's calling. Artist Nikki?
Artist Nikki? An artist. It reminds me of the dream I had. In it, I was painting.
Maybe it's connected to that dream.
Artist Nikki!
Hey, Nikki! The voice is coming from across the river. It sounds like they're looking for you. Should we go and check it out?
Sure.
Okay, it sounds like she knows me. Maybe we can ask her to tell us a little about this world. Look, there's a bamboo raft. Momo, we can use it to get across.
I'm sure no one will mind whatsoever. Okay, interesting. Oh, it looks like my feet are phasing through into the dock here, I see. Okay, interesting. So we're in an alternate world, it seems, of Mirrorland. Yeah, I'm coming. Push the joystick around to paddle the raft. Do 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 do. We can dash with it as well. Got it. Ah, look at Momo. Oh, that's adorable.
This scenery, it's completely different from Wishfield, but it's beautiful.
Yeah. And there are no signs of dark essence either.
Yet. Looks like we're heading over to that cherry blossom tree.
The raft can't go any further.
Almost
Then
there.
what do we do?
Well, we get off.
Don't worry, Momo. We can walk across using the stones on the surface.
There we go. We'll go ahead and stop here.
Nikki, that rock.
Yes, what about it? Oh! It certainly looks painted.
Those rocks, they turned into a painting.
Well, I mean, considering where we currently are, that's not too surprising.
What's going on? An anomaly caused by contamination? This is so strange. The rocks were perfectly fine before. How come they're like a painting now? It's like they faded.
Who knows? Luckily you're okay, Nikki. But are we trapped here?
Well, maybe for the time being.
Don't worry, Momo. Let me think. These stones, it's like their colors have been drained. If only I could paint the lost colors back. Maybe I can acquire an ability outfit and use it to turn the ink marks back into stones.
Certainly sounds feasible. Oh, okay, good. We do get some freebies here, it seems. So thank you. And luckily, it looks like we can craft all of it at once. Okay, good. The enchanting ink. Venturing out, her eyes rested upon the smoky fields, the crimson sun on the hills, and the birds chirping along the wildflowers. There she glimpsed the world's true colors. Ooh, picturesque lands. Ooh, that's a nice. Ooh, I like the little talisman around the waist there. Spring and autumn browned to ink, light and dark balanced perfectly. The distant mountains resembled inked brows, with bright rivers running between them. The walls bore landscapes for quiet wandering, easing idle years with joy. Veil of paper. A palette of mist and sunset bathed the scene, where half-unfurled clouds hung soft between. Willows traced the bank in lines so clear, as living steps turned art to atmosphere. Ooh, I love those leggings. Spilling ink. Hazy pines and blurred clouds by the inkstone. Water swirled and ink floated with color, the heart and mind flowing closely behind. And also drop, spilling your ink on your leggings. Ooh, those are some nice boots. Ink Journey. Snow swirled over the windy pavilion. Ink flowed to recall bygone days. Time shifted, and life became fleeting, only painted scenes enduring. Dabs of light. With the wave of a brush, the stars scattered. The paper possessed heaven's light, revealing vast mountains and rivers, awakening all things in calming restless hearts. Brush and scent. She painted on a blank canvas, transforming fragrant dust into a brush pen, the scene naturally unfolding. Can be used to inject color into objects that have turned to ink, restoring them to their original form. Ideal for Danquing Island. Okay. It's a lovely outfit. Love all the details. After using the ability, press and hold to enter aiming mode. In aiming mode, an ink marker will appear at the center of the screen. The ink marker can sense faded ink images when the marker overlaps one if it activates and lights up. Releasing the ability button ends aiming mode, causing colors to be drawn toward the ink marker's target. If the color successfully flows into the image, the faded will regain its color and restore it. The ability can only be used in this area. Okay.
Hey, where are you?
I'm working on it.
The festival is starting.
Okay, well, give me a second. I need to hotkey the ability real quick. Alright, that should do it. So let's go ahead and select the ability. There we go. How do I do this? There we go. Okay, looks like that did it. I have a current theory at the moment of what's going on, though. It's possible that the world that this alternate, world we're currently in at the moment, I have a feeling that this is kind of like maybe like an arc of some kind.
Artist Nikki.
Some.
Here, I'm here.
Yep.
It's me, Selma. Here.
Hold on. I want to get this thought out first before I get into another cutscene. But yeah, I think the more than likely is the world that artist Nikki was in got destroyed, and so she more than likely, before the place got destroyed completely, she made this banner and made it like a little pocket dimension, basically, so that something would, survive, basically, as the world was being destroyed. So at least that's my current theory about this, and also it makes sense of why it would end up in the Sea of Stars afterwards, considering that's basically a interconnected area for all alternate universes. Anywho, enough about my random ramblings and theories. Let's go ahead and see what we got over here.
Artist Nikki, I finally found you. Don't move. Let me take a good look at you. Yeah. Okay, no injuries. Seeing you come from so far away gave me a fright.
Okay.
As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life during the Yingren Festival. We can't let anything happen to you.
In Chinese, it refers to fate, destined connection. Okay.
Don't worry.
I like
I'm
that.
okay. You sounded so worried. How long have you been looking for me? Not too long, just half the day. Everyone in the village was busy setting up for the festival. We were all wishing for joyful and unending Yingren. Then, poof! Our eye-dotting artist disappeared. You were gone the whole day. Everyone panicked, and I was terrified that something happened to you.
I wonder. What did indeed happen.
Sorry I scared everyone.
Just nod our head, just pretend we're the other Nikki for now.
Let me guess. You ran off to the mountains to gather inspiration again, right?
Yes, that is exactly what I did.
Yep, that's it. You sure know me well. Of course. I'm practically your junior.
Oh, we have an apprentice.
Even though Miss Tsui hasn't officially taken me on, I sit by the window every day, listening to her teach you. Every brushstroke you've made, I've studied. I'm still a long way off, but give me a few more years and Miss Tsui will have to accept me. You've been working hard, Xiaoma. Maybe Miss Tsui will accept you in a year or two.
I'll do my best. Nikki, you're so different today.
Don't worry about it.
Normally, you're so quiet and serious, but now you're saying such sweet things.
Okay. Calm and composed.
While I was out sketching, I must have had some new insights. So I've just got more to say.
I get it. Just like Miss Sui taught. Something like, with fortune a heart awakens. From this, wisdom is born. Anyway, it's a good change. Artist Nikki, let's head to the village. The festival is about to begin.
I don't know how...
Selma, this year, is there anyone you want to form an Inue with?
I've got a whole list. Miss Jung and Miss... Oh no!
Oh?
I haven't gotten all the materials for my Inran gifts yet. Artist Nikki, wait here. I'll be back super fast. Speaking of which, my mom often says... When I was 2, I could barely walk, but I kept trying to shove a shell ball into your arms. I insisted that you and I form a Inran of fate. And that shell ball still hangs by my bed to this day.
Aww.
Let me see. I still need some pouch grass.
Well, I did just pick some up, actually.
I have some. Here.
Thanks, Artist Nikki. If I have any spare, I'll ask the artisans to make some extra for your Inran gift too.
Yinyuan.
Xiaoman, why do you want to form an Inue with so many people?
Oh, my mom always says, forming a Inran is like growing flowers. Everyone has their own way. Some people say quality over quantity. You only need a few seeds nurtured with care. And when they bloom, they bring lots of joy. But I like planting tons of them. All kinds of flowers. I want my garden to be full and lively. What about you, Artist Nikki?
Well...
I think I'm more like you. I love meeting and making connections with lots of people. I feel like every flower blooms slightly differently. And every Inuan teaches me something new.
Exactly. Different ways of growing different flowers, different people telling different stories, makes life interesting.
Man, it does.
All set. I couldn't have done it this fast without your pouch grass. And your company. I had so much fun chatting with you. Here, Artist Nikki, these are all for you.
Oh, thank you. Also, Nikki, you are really good at, fitting in when you have no idea what's going on.
Everyone's either busy sewing new clothes or preparing their Inuan gifts. My mom says the artisans making Shanbo, Tuanshan, and Ronghua have been working non-stop lately.
Tuanshan, Renghua, and Xiangbao, they all have such beautiful meanings.
My mom says that too. That's why everyone loves gifting them. They hope their own Inuan can be just as meaningful and fragrant as the gifts they give.
Alright, looks like we're here at our little village here. Okay. Hopefully we can keep up the facade a little bit more. But I feel like if it's gonna crumble,
Over here! I found Artist Nikki!
this is gonna do it.
Artist Nikki!
Yes, that is me.
You're back. Artist Nikki. Whew. Thanks to Long, you're finally back. You've been gone all day. Everyone in Inkville has been so worried about you.
Little on the nose there. Explain or respond? Let's see.
Next time I'll let everyone know where I'm headed, so you won't have to worry.
Ah, you've always been like this ever
Okay, good.
since you were little. Whenever you pick up a brush, you get completely sucked in.
The old books say, teachers shape us, but true insight comes from within. Nikki is the eye-dotting artist now, all thanks to her passion.
Just nod my head.
This time, she has returned with even more energy. Nikki must have had some amazing insight amidst the landscapes of Danqing Island.
Modest response.
You're too kind. I still have much to learn in the world of art, though.
And as for Momo, well, he looks even more refined and adorable.
Okay then, so there's also another Momo running around.
Yeah, when you're out and about, you've gotta take care of yourself, right?
Well said. Eating well is a top priority, and Momo's never been one to skip out on food. Last time he came to my house, he ate 10 whole plates of barbecue. Luckily, we were able to afford it all.
Looks like Momo in this universe still loves barbecue.
Oh, Ping Ping and the others have been looking for you for a while. I should go tell them you're back.
It makes me wonder though, for this place to connect to our world, it makes me wonder if the reason why is because they're very similar in nature with the you know, people that live in them, so they're closely like similar to where they can connect briefly. Food for thought, food for thought.
Ping! Artist Nikki is back.
Ooh, that cat was running.
Thank goodness. Artist Nikki, you're back and you're safe.
Yes.
You. When you left, I said to grab an umbrella from the stall, but you said it would only be a short trip. Now look, you've been gone for ages.
Yeah, well, sometimes, you know, you expect something to be short, but some things unexpectedly happen to make things go a bit longer.
You won't believe it, but Ping Ping's been talking about you non-stop since you left. She even got distracted from her sewing.
What? No.
Ling, please don't pick on me.
Especially in front of Nikki.
Artist Nikki, now that you're back, I was thinking, before the festival starts, I want to be the first to form a yunyuan with you.
Man, we are very popular.
A xiangbao, a ronghua, and a tuanshan. I brought one of each.
Ooh.
I wasn't sure which one you'd like, so I brought them all. Here you go, Artist Nikki. Pick one.
Oh, do we actually get to choose?
Take your pick. As the elders say, fate is guided by the heavens. Any path you take will lead to its own story.
Okay. So we got a talisman on the right there, we got a comb on the left, and then we got a... looks like a musical instrument in the middle. I'm definitely drawn towards the middle piece. Every choice unveils a tale of yin you win. I will hope that this is the left, this is the middle, and that's the right, but I'll go ahead and pick this one.
Scent needs no thanks. Fate knows no end. I'll pick this one. Thanks, Ping Ping.
Whether or not that is what I think it is.
Oh my, Ping Ping, your craftsmanship's really improved. This is so pretty.
I think I picked the comb.
This is a special gift I made just for Artist Nikki. I put my whole heart into it.
Right. Say, that reminds me. Miss Sui placed an order with the Ronghua artisans blue, green, and scarlet, to prepare the Inyuan gift. They should be finished by now. Artist Nikki, since you're here, why not go pick them up and take them to the eye-dotting stage?
Sure.
Miss Sui probably doesn't know you're back. She may still be worried.
Sure, I'll go now and deliver them to Miss Sui. Everyone
Yep, I got the comb.
in the village is so nice. They even gave me Inyuan gifts.
Looks like you're quite the star here, Artist Nikki. Everyone really likes you.
A world this beautiful. How could it be touched by dark essence? Momo, I'll keep speaking with the villagers while posing as Artist Nikki. Let's look into the truth behind it all.
Again, a very bit worrisome how seamless that you took to the role. But then again, that's like, you know, Nikki is impersonating herself, another Nikki, so I guess it makes sense it would be a bit seamless. Anywho, got some PCs here.
Scarlet, the red dye's almost out. Quickly mix another batch. Green, pick up the pace with the shaping. We can't afford to delay these festival orders.
Oh, hold on. It looks like there's more of the same pieces that we saw earlier.
More and more people are hoping to form Yunyuan. The three of us can't do it on our own. We really need to choose an apprentice soon.
Makes me wonder if we get to pick one piece for the time being, and then we'll get the other two later.
Plenty of people want to learn. I'm sure we'll find a good one. Artisans Blue, Green, and Scarlet, I'm here.
Speak of the devil, a potential apprentice.
Lots of folks in the village want to learn to make ronghua, but if you ask me, Nikki's still the best fit. She's so calm and steady. Back when we taught the children, she was the best at every step. Cutting, steaming, shaping. Nikki did it all perfectly.
Of course she was. Nikki's great at everything.
Apparently,
I wanted to take you on as my apprentice and pass down my craft, but your heart was set on painting. You were barely waist-high back then, following Sui Yangheng around. As soon as she put a brush in your hand, you became enraptured.
Sui would stand at the village entrance calling for you. You were so focused on painting, you wouldn't even hear.
Back then, I was just a kid, always making Miss Sui worry. But now, I'm all grown up.
okay, interesting. So it looks like in this universe, Nikki was born into this land.
You were just a tiny little thing when she found you and brought you home. But in the blink of an eye, you're all grown up. You've even become an eye-dotting artist, about to perform your first eye-dotting ceremony. Time really flies.
It really does.
But you all haven't changed a bit. You're still so full of energy. If anything's changed, it's that your skills have gotten even better. Even though we're not officially master and apprentice, I've always regarded all three of you as my mentors.
Look at you, so sweet. Such a good kid. How did I let Sui steal you back then? Such a shame. A true shame.
I missed my chance, but even though Sui Yangheng can be a bit unreliable, she's actually a great mentor. Since you became the eye-dotting artist, she's been going around the village treating people to meals just so she can brag about her wonderful apprentice.
She's ordered quite a few ronghua this time. She said she wants to give them away during the Inyuan festival, to help everyone form Inyuan. It's also a little celebration for you.
We're actually here to pick up her ronghua.
Here they are, all the ronghua she ordered. It's your first time as an eye-dotting artist at the festival. Don't worry, just be yourself. And if anything happens, just find your teacher. She may act indifferent, but she cares about you more than anyone else.
I understand. Thanks so much, you three. I'm sure Miss Sui is getting worried, so I'll head back now. I'll pop in again someday.
All right, take care on your way back.
Okay. We got the box there, so let's keep on going down the road here.
Hearing the three artisans talk about the past, I could almost see it unfold before me. Miss Sui must have been such a kind and wonderful person.
Yeah! Nikki, let's hurry and deliver the ronghua. I really want to meet her too.
Ooh. That was what we saw earlier, I believe, from the distance. The pagoda there with the pink swirls. Oh, looks like we got a stage over here.
The umbrella looks faded. It's not new, right? Clearly, it's been mixed in with old stuff. Back of the storeroom, get a new umbrella wrapped in red silk. Swap it out.
Hello.
Little troublemaker, you're finally back.
Who, me? No, you must be referring to Momo. Playfully joke, tenderly explain.
I thought you were busy with the Inyuan festival, so I came back a little later to avoid bothering you. I didn't think you'd still be worried about me.
Well said. But now that you're grown, you don't even think about your teacher.
Okay, so even our teacher doesn't know anything amiss.
Strange things have been happening. It rained again last night, and I spent the whole night looking for you. I couldn't find you, and my umbrella got blown away. It was such a good umbrella, too.
I got held up on the way back. But look, I went straight to Artisan Blue when I got back and picked up the ronghua you ordered.
Right, yeah. So for the sake of these ronghua, can you forgive us this once, teacher?
That's rare. I expect slick talk from Momo, but you're usually as quiet as a mouse. You're so quick with your words today.
Uh-oh.
Since you're back, let's familiarize you with the eye dotting stage.
She's getting suspicious.
Time flies. I still remember the first time you picked up a brush. Your hands were shaking nervously. You couldn't even properly handle the simplest tracing.
Okay, so now every single time we talk to you now, it's gonna feel like some sort of test of some kind. So if we say yes to this, this could be something that she just made up on the fly here.
But you were stubborn. No tears or complaints. You just gripped that brush and bit by bit, stroke after shaky stroke, your work started shaping up.
Because you patiently taught me, even though I was a mess.
It's not that I was patient. It's that you had an obsession with painting that I couldn't ignore. Remember when they were picking the eye dotting artist? When asked to hand in a painting, you stared at the paper for days. You ran off saying you needed inspiration and vanished for a whole week.
Oh, wow.
I ran all over Inkville looking for you. Then, on the evening of the 7th day, you came back quiet as ever, scroll in hand, and gave it to me like nothing happened.
So this is something that the artist Nikki has been doing repeatedly, where she'll go off somewhere, get inspiration, quote unquote. Huh.
That's when I knew. You've got the talent, sure, but it's your heart that really sets you apart. Who else could be the eye dotting artist, if not you?
Thank Miss Sui. Yes, thank her. If we try to reminisce, then we could slip up there.
Without your guidance, I wouldn't be here today, let alone an eye dotting artist.
You know you weren't easy to raise. Your painting won top marks, but back then, you were a sullen little thing. During the final mock eye dotting ceremony, right here on the stage, I was so nervous that I broke into a sweat. I was terrified you'd slip up on that last, crucial stroke.
But instead, I nailed that stroke, didn't I?
Did you?
Yes, you nailed it. When your heart is in the painting, that energy is channeled through the brush. That's something no one can teach you. Still, being good at painting isn't enough. You need a steady heart, too. An eye dotting artist is responsible for inviting Long to witness new Yinyuan being forged. You must memorize and follow the ceremony's steps with no room for error. When the Yinyuan festival begins, Miss Bai will lead the opening dance. Then it will be time. You'll step onto the stage, and when you dot Long's eyes in the painting, you must clear your mind and focus. The moment you finish and Long's eye lights up, the ceremony will be complete.
Miss Sui, I've got this.
No, we don't.
Take this. It's a little something for good luck as the new eye dotting artist.
I'm getting a lot of gifts from everyone.
I know I just went through a lot of rules.
Ooh.
I'm just worried you'll miss some details. More than anything, though, as your mentor, I just want you to do your best. Don't let the nerves get to you. Whatever happens, I'll be right here.
Okay.
All right. Enough going over the ceremony. Don't forget to enjoy the festival, too. Go pick out a good spot. Miss Bai and the others are about to perform.
There we got ourselves a lovely hairpiece. The Cloud Chant. Do not say delicate things are useless, for ice and snow can guard what's true. When stars hang low and night stands still, a lone shadow sinks to the blue. Very poetic there. Well, front and center. Ooh. So do we get to see someone dance or paint or both? Oh, this looks cool already. Hello. Nikki, what you doing? Feels like we're being drawn in. Uh-oh, that didn't look good. S-lings! Well, this all escalated. Yep, everyone run.
It's okay. Leave this to me.
Are we doing a boss fight? Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, so what's the gimmick? Okay, it looks like there's a barrier. I can't do anything at the moment.
Look like it matches the rabbit drum.
There we go. Got ya! Okay. So we have to match the mask. Oh!
That's not working. Could it be a drum that's the same color as the mask?
Ow.
That's not working. Could this be the rattle drum that's the same color as the mask?
One more time.
No, it's hiding the rattle's color. Which one is it?
Oh, I already lost it. Okay, so the one in the upper right is probably what I need. Left. Upper right. Got it. Bye-bye.
You okay? Let me take a look.
Ooh.
What were those monsters? They scared me half to death.
Oh, so that was the first time you saw them.
When the monsters charged at us, my knees nearly gave out. This old body almost couldn't handle it. Thank goodness for you, Artist Nikki. Counting that time I fell in the mountains, you've saved my life twice now.
We were lucky this time, but please don't rush ahead like that again. You too, Artist Nikki. Take care of yourself.
Express the thanks, express concern.
All I could think about was keeping everyone safe. I'll be more careful next time, I promise.
Yep, I only got nicked once.
Thank goodness.
Miss Bai!
Ooh, got something hiding behind your back there?
Miss Bai
Or
has
not.
been painstakingly rehearsing this performance for weeks. She even altered the outfits herself, stitch by stitch. And now, for something like this to happen.
Same with my daughter. Miss Bai told her to enunciate clearly, and she ended up practicing all night. Now, months of effort, all wasted.
Now, I wouldn't say all wasted. I mean, we can still, you know, it's not too late. You can still do the dance again.
The show was meant to bring joy to the village. Even if they only got through part of it, if it brought out even one smile, it was worth it. As for me, as the painting guardian, I'm supposed to oversee the festival. I should have noticed something was off, but I failed. It's a good thing you stepped in, Nikki. Who knows how bad it could have been.
I think you're the first person who's called us Nikki instead of Artist Nikki.
When we invited you to take the stage, it was just meant to be ceremonial. We never expected something like this, but you handled it all so well.
Suspiciously so.
We've always known your skill with a brush, but your talent in battle, it's also impressive.
Uh-oh.
When did you learn that?
Yeah, during my inspiration walks.
Well, when you travel and gather inspiration, things happen.
Yep.
After enough
There you go.
surprises, you kind of pick things up.
I just love how that's going to be the constant
I see.
excuse.
So that's it.
It was during my inspiration walks. Yes, that was it. That was where I learned this.
During rehearsals, you seemed a little stiff,
but today everything just flowed. I suppose you've been putting in a lot of effort behind the scenes?
Okay, yeah, so we got 2 people who are currently suspicious of us. Winged it. Practiced for so long.
Right. I knew I couldn't let everyone down.
Go with it, go with
I
it.
couldn't hold Miss Bai back. So I practiced a lot.
Today your hard work really paid off. You've more than earned your title as this year's eye-dotting artist. All right. Enough with the chit-chat.
Okay, good.
It's nearly time. Let's go. Nikki, take the stage and dot the I.
Uh-oh. If we just have to make a dot, then... everyone's watching. Ooh. Got a dragon in a painting there. Just need to make a dot, right? Is the dragon gonna come to life? Poke. Just one eye? Oh, it disappeared.
Ink is fading.
How is this happening?
How could it be? Did the eye dotting fail?
What? Something disappeared again. Just like those stones earlier.
Okay.
It's the same strange phenomenon. Maybe I can use my traditional Danjing painting ability to restore things here.
Yeah, everything here is a painting. Makes me wonder if the people themselves are also merely just paintings.
They're back. Everything that turned to ink really came back. Artist Nikki, you're incredible.
You really are an artist.
In all my years, I've never seen a power like that.
But a failed eye dotting. Has that ever happened in our village before?
That's bad. They say, when long remains blind, misfortune follows close behind.
Okay, can we just redo the ceremony?
Misfortune. Wait, could that explain the strange things that have been happening?
More than likely.
Even artist Nikki failed to dot Long's eye. Could it mean...
Nikki, do you think the failed eye dotting is related to those rumors going around?
Possibly.
I'm not sure what they've been saying, but after the eye dotting failed, and the tables and chairs turned to ink, I felt like something connected. Miss Sui must know more about what's been going on. Momo, let's go find her and ask.
Okay. So, what have you all been hearing about?
I've checked the eastern and southern sides. Nothing else has turned to ink.
Thank you for trying, Miss Sui. I inspected the other areas. There were also no issues.
Strange things. These days it's one after the other.
Miss Sui, Miss Bai,
Come now. It's just one failed eye dotting. There's no need to look so down. Everyone knows it's not your fault.
Still, I'm the eye dotting artist. And everyone in Inkville's been looking forward to the Inyuan festival so much. For something to go wrong now, it's hard not to worry. Miss Sui, do you have any idea why it failed?
Over the past few centuries, nothing like this has ever occurred. Even I don't know the cause yet. You've devoted yourself so fully to your art, it's no wonder you haven't noticed. But for over a decade, strange things have been troubling the village.
Okay, so this has been going on for a while then.
At first, things were just going missing. Everyone assumed they were thefts until someone saw it happen. The objects simply dissolved into ink right before their eyes. Later on, the brush artisan Meng Xiuzhu disappeared. Everyone searched, but he was never found. Since then, there have been stories of people vanishing after being caught in the rain.
Okay, so people, even people have been reverting to ink then.
Missing items, missing loved ones. Naturally, people got scared, so scary tales began to spread.
And it only happens when it starts raining, apparently.
Yes, and in recent years, the rains have grown heavier and more frequent, and strange things are also more common. Now, even the eye-dotting ceremony has been disrupted. No wonder people are so anxious.
To think all of this has been happening for over a decade, and no one has a proper explanation.
When things defy ordinary understanding, I can't help but wonder if something's wrong with the Long who watches over Danxing Island.
But nothing strange has happened to the pagoda. It remains inside, and only occasionally appears on Long Peak, just as before.
True, but that's why it's so strange. No one has ever actually seen the Long travel between those two places. Maybe the Long Pagoda holds secrets we've yet to uncover.
Something maybe I can investigate, possibly.
I can't rest until we find the reason the eye dotting failed. Please, let me go to the Long Pagoda and see for myself. There might be some answers there.
If that's what you want, then let me accompany you. If anything dangerous happens, we'll be better off together.
That would be great. Miss Bai knows the Long Pagoda well. With the two of you together, I'll be less nervous.
Yes, less nervous. Great.
No time to waste. Let's head there now.
The Inyuan Festival is the most anticipated event, and now it's been ruined. I can't imagine how disappointed everyone is.
You shouldn't dwell on this. It's not your fault. Besides, the interruption of the Yinyuan festival may be fate in its own way.
Fate? What makes you say that?
The Yinyuan we form are precious, but every Yinyuan carries the weight of parting, change, and sorrow. This unexpected incident may give folks a pause for thought, sparing them from tying knots they may later come to regret.
Miss Bai, have you experienced something like that?
People come and go, colliding and breaking apart. It's simply that I've seen too much of the world.
So
Miss
yes.
Bai, have you ever seen Long?
Never with my own eyes. The Long painting used on Yinyuan festivals is kept on the lowest floor of the pagoda. I come for it before every ceremony, but if Long chooses not to appear, even the painting guardian can't see it. According to the village elders, Long has been with us since the founding of our village. In the early days, Long would descend to celebrate the Yinyuan festival with us. But for nearly a century now, Long has remained secluded within the pagoda.
These red ribbons.
The villagers believe these ribbons are formed from the ties that bind us. So long as there are Yinyuan, the red ribbons endure. The Long Pagoda didn't look like this before. One day, without warning, red ribbons suddenly began to wrap around it.
Like he was trying to keep something in.
At first, they were as thin as threads. Then slowly, they multiplied, twisting and curling, until they became like this.
I have a sneaking suspicion already.
This is...
Oh. We're being pulled into a flashback.
We
Or not.
just came back from the Long Pagoda.
Wait, what?
Are you all right? When you suddenly showed up with Momo and Miss Bai, I was worried sick.
Interesting. It's like something deterred us from entering inside.
We are fine.
All I remember is touching the pagoda entrance, then hearing Long's roar. After that, everything went blank.
I felt the same. Either Long refused to meet us, or something happened to it.
Well, so much for hoping Long could help us.
It's okay. If that path's closed, we'll start with the strange things in the village.
That determined look of yours. You wear the same one when you're painting. I knew you wouldn't give up so easily. Miss Bai and I have been going over everything we know.
Okay, got a little bit of a checklist here.
The most unusual things happened over the past few months. I tried to look into them. I even collected rain from the places where the tales began, but found nothing useful. Miss Bai and I just reviewed everything we know. Take a look.
Okay. Meng Suizu, a brush artisan, mysteriously disappeared 10 years ago due to reasons unknown. Zui Shu was a tall, slender man whose posture was as upright as his character. He adopted an orphan girl out of compassion, lifting her up like the firm and gentle bamboo he was named after. His adopted daughter, Fu Ling, was intelligent and kind and much adored by her neighbors. However, she was frail since birth and required a constant supply of rare herbs for long-term nourishment. The cost of her medicine was high, which Zui Zhu only managed to afford with the help of the kind healer Zhao Yuniang, as well as the income from his daily bamboo logging and brush crafting work. 10 years ago, Zui Zhu went out to log bamboo as usual, but was unexpectedly met with heavy rain. When he did not return the first night, people assumed he was sheltering in the mountains, but when he failed to return the next day too, worry spread. Fu Ling, who was only 8 years old at the time, dragged her ailing body around to ask the villagers for help. People searched every corner of the bamboo forest, but Zhu was nowhere to be found. This became the first case of the Inkville anomalies. Fu Ling turned 18 this year, yet Zhu's whereabouts still remain unknown. How pitiful. Scattered notes. Don't go out in the rain. Without an umbrella, don't listen to the wind. What does the rain have to do with the missing a person's cases? The last eye dawning ceremony was held before Zhu went missing. Nikki still made mistakes despite her skills. Perhaps these two incidents are linked, although it hasn't rained in a while.
As you heard, the first person affected was the brush artisan, Meng Xiuzhu. He vanished 10 years ago, and his family struggled ever since. I'll be heading to his home soon to check in on his foster daughter, Fu Ling. Poor girl.
Right before he disappeared, someone saw something turn into ink. The shock left them completely bedridden for days.
Valid. Recent Strange Tales 1. 2 days ago, Farmer Gao's Erduo's hoe suddenly turned to ink. Although Go appears burly and rough, he's actually quite deft and meticulous and is one of the best at making Jiangbao fillings. Go usually keeps to himself, but has long been at odds with Jin Sangzi, a neighbor who earned his enmity. Jin is easygoing and compassionate. He makes an effort to avoid conflicts, yet somehow always ends up arguing over every trivial matter with Go. For that reason, Go is suspicious of Jin for turning his hoe into ink. A hoe is far from valuable enough to warrant hostility, yet it's not the case between these two. I fear I may be caught in a crossfire if I intervene. A note is neatly written below. I visited Go a few days ago when expressed his suspicions of Jin. I still don't have a clue why the hoe turned to ink.
Since then, 3 more strange incidents happened. Just 2 days ago, Uncle Go's hoe suddenly turned to ink. I visited his house, but didn't find anything else unusual.
Auntie and uncle are respective terms for older adults used even without family ties. Oh, okay. Number 2. 3 days ago, the heirloom box Xiao Yuniang left for her daughter, Yun, suddenly turned to ink. Though only 19, Yun is mature, steady, and remarkably skilled in medicine, earning her the respect of all the villagers. But I still remember how lively and mischievous she was before. As a kid, she used to skip Granny Yao's medicine lessons all the time to play with the other kids outside. Later, after her father passed away and her mother fell severely ill, she devoted herself wholeheartedly to studying medicine. Despite her efforts, she failed to cure, Zhao Yuniang. Nowadays, Granny Yao's mind is growing dull due to her advanced age, which leaves Yun to manage the household all by herself. It pained me to see the toll it takes on her. I'm sure it'd ease her mind if we can somehow restore the heirloom her mother left her. I heard that the box was kept out of the rain, but it turned to ink all the same. So it faded after all this time. People say it's the weird rain that takes people away, so how come some objects have disappeared on their own?
Something similar happened to the healer, Yun. A box of keepsakes from her late mother, Yunyang, dissolved into ink before her eyes.
Her mother passed away a while ago, and now without her keepsakes, she's very upset. She hasn't seen a patient in days.
Also, the Liu family's little girl hasn't been seen in days. Everyone is saying she's likely gone missing, just like Meng Xiuzhu and the others.
Of all the recent strange happenings, this one is perhaps the most puzzling. The Liu family's daughter, Liu Jiaozi, has been missing for several days. Her mother, Liu Xiangjia, has searched every corner of Inkville but found no trace of her. Liu Xiangjia is a great farmer and capable merchant. She's proficient at promoting her goods with her silver tongue. However, when it comes to her daughter, Liu Xiaoji, she tends to be overly strict, and this has often caused friction between them. Once, following an argument, Liu Xiaoji even came to me saying she wanted to learn painting with Nikki. I knew it, she said, in the spur of the moment, so I took her to play with Artisan Blue, who got along with her quite well. Unfortunately, the artisans have confirmed that Liu Xiaoji didn't go to them this time. I hope the child has simply run away from home out of frustration, and that we'll be able to find her in the next few days. That would be the best outcome. A note is neatly written below. I visited the Liu family's house yesterday. Still no news on Liu Xiaoji.
These stories are all strange. We'll need to investigate each one and find a way to resolve them.
You're right. Artist Nikki, I'd like to help with your investigation. Where do you want to go first?
Ooh, choices. Okay, let's go. So we got the farmer, the healer. Let's go to the healers first.
Let's check in on Yun. As the village healer, if she's not seeing anyone, it's bad for her patients.
Yep.
Alright. Since Miss Bai is going with you, I can rest a little easier. I'll visit Meng's family to check in on them. If you find anything, meet me later by the bridge behind the village.
Okay, you got it, Sensei. Alright, let's see here. Wanna go down? Oh, it's not too far away.
Yunyang, don't cry. Come here. Have you heard this old song? In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain.
Grandmother, it's me, Yun. Not my mother. You forgot again.
Aww.
Oh, it's you, Yun. Hey, I remember all of you. You're Nikki, the one who draws with sticks, and you're Bai, the one who dances so beautifully.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, you must be busy with the Inuan festival, right? What brings you here? Are you feeling all right? I haven't been feeling myself lately, so I'm seeing fewer patients. I'm worried my diagnoses might be off too.
Well, about that, straight to the point.
Yun, we're here to look into the ink incidents. That box, it was the last thing my mother left for me. That winter, my mother's health had already taken a turn for the worse. I was preparing medicine by the fire, but I nodded off.
Aww.
She came over and carried me back to my room. She kept murmuring about how she was worried about me, that she wanted to leave something behind for me. Before she passed, my mother gave me that box, making me swear not to open it until I was of age. I kept that promise in my heart. A few days ago, when the weather was clear, I was sorting through my medicinal herbs and decided to take the box out to clean it. But suddenly, it started to darken. Inch by inch, it turned to ink. And now, I can't open it anymore.
Losing someone and feeling their yin yuan fade, those memories turning to nothing. It's hard to bear.
But love doesn't fade when a person leaves. Yun, your mother's love must have been much more than just a box.
Yes, that's right. Yunyang loves Yun. Grandma loves you both. Don't cry, Yunyang. Oh, I mean, Yun.
Thank you so much, Artist Nikki, Miss Bai. That's all I know. I'm not sure if it'll be of any help to you.
From what you've said, one thing has been made clear. Turning into ink has nothing to do with the weather, and doesn't follow a specific pattern.
At least not that we immediately realized.
I'd like to see the box with my own eyes. Maybe I can find a way to help you restore it.
Artist Nikki, you can you really restore it? Right now the box is in the clutter pile.
I could certainly try.
Huh? How could something so important be put in a clutter pile?
I'm ashamed to say, my mother never told me where the box was hidden. She only asked Auntie Chun to keep a few things for my future birthdays. Auntie Chun said the box wasn't with her, so I had no clue where it could be. While I was organizing my herbs, I happened to notice the moonlight shining on a corner of the clutter pile. Something seemed to be glowing. When I cleared the area, I saw it was a box.
What a coincidence.
Come to think of it, it's exactly the kind of thing my mother would do. When I was little, she used to take me up to the mountains to gather herbs. She liked to hide little items in the grass for me to find.
Aww.
Only this time, I failed to protect her dying wish. Young, don't worry. I'll do everything I can to restore this precious treasure. Thank you, Artist Nikki. The box is behind the house. You'll spot it when you get close. Go ahead. I'll stay and comfort Grandma, then join.
Alright then. Granny, stay in your chair there. Nope.
It really came back. Artist Nikki, I could never possibly thank you enough.
No problem.
Yoon, I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but this box feels a bit too light.
Is there nothing inside of it?
Earlier, I had a feeling something was off. Yunyang was always so thoughtful. There's no way something that meant so much to her would have been left in a junk pile by accident.
I'm old enough now. Whatever the truth is, I have to open it and see for myself.
Oh.
So back then, it had already...
Is that a letter?
Yoon, what does the letter say?
For Yoon's eyes only. I cut some fabric a while back and wanted to make some new clothes for you while I still had the energy. When I finished the rough draft, I found that the sleeves had become so much longer compared to last year. My dear Yoon, you're like the bamboo shoots in our backyard, growing taller and taller by the day. You'll turn into a fine maiden in no time. However, I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to see with my own eyes. So many things come too late in life. I wish I could stay around longer to spend a few more birthdays with you. But my body is growing weaker by the day. I'm practically surviving on medicine now, and I've already started making arrangements. I asked Auntie Chun to lend our family a hand in the future. As for the rest, I'll save it for another time so as to keep this letter brief. I originally planned on giving our family heirloom the blank as your coming of age gift. Unfortunately, something strange happened while I was crossing the bridge the other day. The basket I was carrying suddenly lost all color like a fading painting, and the heirloom fell into the river. I went to search for it several times, but to no avail. I think it will be easier to spot under the bright moonlight, so I searched by the river again at night. This life is too short, and I hate that I can't stay by your side for longer. So I want to leave as many things behind as I can and let them accompany you in my stead. However, if I still can't find that heirloom, I'll have no choice but to let it go. The elders always say that unfinished bonds will be renewed in the next life. I had never taken it seriously before, but recently I started hoping it's true. If there is a next life, I wish to turn into the moon and watch over you every night. Aww. Keeping you safe and catching up on all the things I missed. I still have many things I want to say to you, but fatigue has set in, so I'll stop here. When I'm gone, be sure to take care of yourself. You still have so many days ahead of you. I only hope that you'll stay safe and live in peace. Mom.
So that's what happened. The gift your mother prepared for you was lost in the river back then. Her basket had already turned to ink.
She didn't have time to prepare another one. No wonder the box ended up in the clutter pile.
Seeing it this way, turning into ink, started long ago.
To be honest, I had already suspected as much. I just didn't want to believe it. Mother used to say that the moon can shine on the ones we miss. Once when I was very ill, she was so frightened that she held me all night by the window, whispering, "When Yoon gets better, we'll go catch the moon." And now, it's like trying to grab the moon in a pool of water, a dream that slips away.
Oh, honey.
Even if it is just chasing the moon's reflection, if you don't try, how will you know? According to what Auntie Yu wrote in her letter, the gift might be easier to find in the moonlight. Why don't we go to the riverside tonight and try our luck?
But after
never
all
know.
these years, wouldn't it be damaged by the water by now?
Oh, hard to say. I mean, it disappeared into ink.
Yunyang went back to look for it. So it must have been something that could withstand water. If it was swept ashore or settled in one of the bends, maybe it's still there.
Yes. My mother once said she had to give up the search because of her health. But I can do it. No matter how many times it takes, I'll keep searching.
And we can help too.
The only problem is, she never mentioned which side of the bridge it fell from. There are bends from both upstream and downstream.
Well, why don't we split up then? Every choice unveiled. Ooh. Okay. Well, I would go ahead and I would say downstream.
Given the current, it's likely drifted downstream. Let's start by checking that side.
Got it. I'll get ready too. Let's meet by the downstream side of the small bridge tonight.
I like this. I like how your choices do affect the way the story goes. Now the knot in my heart is untied. Thank you for your help, artist Nikki. I've delayed treatment for a few days, and I truly owe the villagers an apology. Starting tomorrow, I'll reopen my clinic. May this year's Yin Yuan festival run smoothly. Mother will surely be happy while watching from above. Wait, everyone's teleporting around.
Artist Nikki, Auntie Chun came too. She heard about the box and wants to help.
I think we got a sneak peek a little bit of the future.
Thank you all so much. No matter what happens tonight, I'll always remember your kindness.
Don't worry about it, Yoon. You've helped so many in the village, so of course we'd be here for you when you need it.
Exactly. We're all from the same village. No need to thank us. And besides, your mother and I were like sisters. It's the least we can do. You were worried about the box. I couldn't let it go, so I closed up shop to join you. This, though, Artist Nikki, your hands truly work wonders. You've completely restored the box.
Auntie Chun, if you don't stop flattering me, my head will grow too big.
I think it's too late for that.
I know. If you ever need my help, say the word.
I mean, honestly, everyone has been complimenting us ever since we got here.
Perfect timing. I wanted to ask you something, Auntie Chun. Do you happen to know what Auntie Yu intended to leave for Yoon? If we can figure that out, it'll give us a better idea of what we're looking for.
Yunyang once said that because her body was weak, her daughter had to grow up fast. She feared that if she died, Yoon would have nothing to lean on, so she wanted to leave something Yoon could take with her while practicing medicine, something to give her comfort and support.
Okay.
Thinking about it now, that must be it. But as for what it actually is, I'm not sure either.
It sounds like she left behind something Yoon could use in her medical work.
Maybe a book of some kind? No, if it fell into the river. No, it has to be something more durable than that.
That's great! With this clue, we have a much better shot at finding it.
No time to waste. Let's split up and search. We'll check the riverbank. Maybe we can fish it out.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can find. Well, will you look at that? You see about getting a little closer.
Got a bite. Wait, something's wrong. It's too strong. I can't hold it.
Momo, a little help here.
What even is that thing? Nikki, quick, let go!
As a terrifying dark purple shadow erupted from the water, all I could do was watch helplessly as it sent white-capped waves crashing toward Nikki. She didn't have time to dodge and was swept into the river.
Oh!
By the time I reached the shore, only faint ripples remained. Nikki was gone.
Bye, Nikki.
Ah, Nikki, hurry! Huh? Wait, didn't we fall into the water?
Yes, we did, apparently.
I can feel a strange power. It's like time rewound. Maybe it's giving us a chance to go back and make a better choice.
Okay.
No matter what, at least we now know it's dangerous downstream. Let's avoid it. We need to hurry to tell Yun now.
Okay. Bit worrisome, I'm not gonna lie.
Artist Nikki, you're back already?
I was thinking, since Auntie Yu couldn't find it before, it might have drifted to an unexpected spot. Let's start by checking upstream.
That hadn't occurred to me. That's a good idea, though. Let's meet by the upstream side of the small bridge tonight.
Okay. I have a lot of questions now. A lot of it being, did time really rewind itself? Or are we in like another version of the painting or something? Okay.
Am I seeing things? That fish over there looks really different.
Was the keepsake Auntie Yu left behind eaten by a fish? Let me try using my fishing ability to reel it in.
And hopefully not get pulled in again.
Momo, I caught it! I'm getting really good.
With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
Wow, what a haul!
Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
Momo, I caught it! I'm getting really good.
With me
Ooh,
cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
That's a pretty fish. The cloud-tail koi that ate the birthday gift. A mortar. Okay. Something that's both durable and can be used, you know, every day when she's working.
Yun, I pulled this out of the river. Could it be what your mother left you?
This is My mother used to grind herbs late into the night. Her tapping on the mortar was as soft as raindrops, and I'd always doze off at the table. When I woke, I'd see her under the moonlight, gently brushing my hair, her hands dusted in medicinal powder. She'd say,
So that was your mother's personal mortar then?
Yun, be like this mortar. Plain in form, yet strong within. Blunt the sharp, soften the fierce. Grind down troubles, and stay unshaken amidst the rain.
The fact that you're mentioning the rain is interesting.
This small size, and those patterns. The shape is exactly the same as her old mortar, but isn't the color a bit different?
I recognize every fine line, each and every mark on it. Somehow, though, it looks steeped in moonlight. But I know I'm not mistaken. Maybe this really is what she meant to leave for me. A memento to keep with me.
I thought the same thing too. When I saw it gleaming in the water, it looked just like the reflection of the moon.
Fishing for the moon in the water. Mother, you always used to say, the moon speaks no words, yet it reflects countless thoughts. There was once a time when the rain felt endless, and I cried for the moon. You lit a lamp and held up a tunshan, casting a round shadow under the light. You soothed me by saying, look, the moon is right over here. It never truly left. I wonder, could it be that the moon is now watching me?
I'm sure it is.
Mother, if you've truly become that moon in the sky, please watch over me often. From now on, I'll take good care of myself. I won't live in sadness, making you worry. And if reincarnation does exist, then in the next life, I hope to become a pool of water on the moon. That way, I can nestle once again in your embrace.
Aww.
They say when people leave, the yin yuan they had vanished too.
Oh.
Perhaps Yunyang really did become the moon in the sky, just as she wished.
Even if someone is gone, it doesn't mean their Inyuan disappears. Moonlight spans all across the world. Where hearts align, paths may yet entwine.
Now that this matter is settled, Artist Nikki, where would you like to go next?
Well, let's see. Okay, so we can do the other two. Let's go to the farmer's house next.
I'd like to visit Uncle Go's house.
All right. A few days ago, his garden hose suddenly turned into ink, and it hasn't completely disappeared yet. It happened recently, so there might still be clues to follow.
Okay, interesting. So it's currently in the process of disappearing.
Wait, are they arguing over a hoe?
Yes,
That's
yes.
Uncle Go, the one we came to see. Seems he's in another tiff with Uncle Jean.
Nope. I thought they were done.
Jin Sang-zi, you stole my hoe. Now give it back.
Cut it out, Guardo. Who would want that busted old thing?
Oh, just kiss already, you two.
You stole it.
Ridiculous.
You?
Okay, now kiss.
Please, calm down. There's no need to get so worked up. Just talk this out.
No one can calm us down. Wait. Artist Nikki? And Miss Mai?
Jinx.
You two are so in sync.
Miss Mai, didn't you stop by just a few days ago?
I did, but I've come back. I wanted to show Nikki your hoe. Uncle Go, why are you arguing with Uncle Jean again?
It's all because of that hoe. Perfect. You two can help settle this.
Okay, we're listening.
Jin Chang's hoe broke recently, that much I know. But today I saw him out with a new one. It looked real familiar, so I took a closer look. Sure enough, I smelled a floral scent that only comes from my yard.
Oh?
Everyone knows I've got a sharp sense of smell. I'm definitely right. So I'm certain he stole my hoe. And this whole turning into ink thing, just some nonsense he cooked up to cover his tracks.
Hey! I stay quiet for 1 second and you just spew nonsense, huh? Sure, my old hoe is broken, but the one I've got now is definitely the one I found at home this morning. I thought, since it was inside the house, it must have been bought by either my wife or my daughter Zian. So I just used it. Then this guy storms in, yelling that I stole it.
Interesting. So the hoe just randomly appeared in your house. So you thought that either your wife or daughter bought it, so you used it. Interesting. But if it's the same hoe that was slowly disappearing, why did it reappear in his house?
You took it, and you didn't ask.
Quit making stuff up!
You...
Gentlemen, arguing like this won't solve anything. Please, calm down.
Firmly.
Uncle Go, the ink issue hasn't been fully investigated yet. You can't just accuse Uncle Jin like that. And Uncle Jin, there's no need to get so worked up either. Please calm down. Why not let us look into it? Once we get to the bottom of it, we'll spell it all out for the both of you.
Gordo, you hear that? The truth isn't even out, so don't go pointing fingers. You!
As he points fingers.
Jin Sangzi, are you
Uh-oh.
going to keep arguing here forever? If I spot even one weed in the field, you're in for it.
Xiaoxian, right away.
You two are in trouble.
Artuo, go home and make the Shangbao.
Taiping? Yeah. Yes.
Whoa! A real case of there's always a bigger fish?
Artist Nikki, Miss Spy. Sorry about that.
So embarrassing. Those two are such a pain. They're probably sworn enemies from a past life. Who kept it going in this one?
Enemies from a past life?
Again, reincarnation.
Even if they were, there's no rule saying they can't get along in this life. From what I just heard, I think I've got the gist of things. Uncle Go's hoe turned to ink, and Uncle Jin suddenly had a hoe appear out of nowhere. Auntie Taiping, I'd like to start with the hoe at your place. Would you mind showing us?
No problem. Follow me.
If I hadn't already promised to meet up with the girls at the music hall, I'd gladly pitch in. I'll need to leave it up to you two.
Okay, leave it to Miss Bai and me.
Alright. Let's see if we can figure out what's going
Just
on.
like the raft from before. This one looks like it came out of a painting.
But it hasn't completely disappeared. Maybe I can use my dancing ability to restore it. Auntie Taiping, I tried restoring the hoe. Can you take a look? Does it belong to Uncle Go?
That's it, without a doubt. You've become quite impressive, Nikki. Thank you.
Oh, stop.
Don't mention it. Actually, I wanted to ask, before the hoe changed, did anything strange happen?
Nothing I can think of. It changed overnight. When morning came, it looked completely different.
Just like before, this turning into ink thing happens with no warning. Miss Sui and I tried to find a pattern before, but nothing.
But there has to be a connection in some way,
At least we know Uncle Jin's hoe and Uncle Go's inked hoe aren't the same hoe.
Oh, okay.
So then, where did Uncle Jin's hoe come from? All these mix-ups are making my head spin.
Is it possible that it duplicated?
No idea. Usually things will go missing, but this is the first time that something's just appeared out of nowhere.
Like someone painted a new one?
Since Uncle Jin said he found the hoe at his house, why don't we go check it out? Maybe we'll spot something useful.
Yes. Let's go.
Looks like someone's home after all.
It's Miss Zien. Perfect. Maybe she can tell us more.
Hello.
Miss Zien, it's rare to catch you at home. Are you off today?
Yes, you could say that. Speaking of rare, it's not every day I see you and artist Nikki together. What brings you two here?
Well, it's about a hoe.
Uncle Jean told us he found an extra hoe in the house this morning. You didn't happen to buy it, did you?
No, it wasn't me. And I don't think my mother bought it either.
Little creepy.
Weird. How could it have just popped in out of thin air?
Nikki, did you say my father and Uncle Go got into another fight?
Yes.
It was just a misunderstanding. Uncle Go smelled flowers on that hoe and assumed he stole it. That's how it all started. But we already restored the hoe, which proves your father didn't take anything. Once we get to the bottom of this, we'll clear things up between them.
Those two.
I understand your concern. The grudge between Uncle Go and your father didn't start yesterday. For them, making peace won't be easy.
But what I don't get is, my father actually respects him.
Oh, really?
Huh? Really? That's not the vibe I got at all.
You don't know this, but every time I buy one of Uncle Go's Zhengbao, even if Dad grumbles and sneezes, he still asks to take a closer look. He just can't swallow his pride. The moment he runs into Uncle Go, he gets all wound up and says awful things. And Uncle Go's no better. We've tried talking to them over and over, but nothing ever changes. My mother says they were sworn enemies in a past life, and honestly, I believe her.
That again, I see.
Harboring ill will in a past life will haunt the present one. Grudges form easily but are hard to resolve. Going from that to harmony is even harder.
Ziyan, Miss Bai, don't feel too sad. Nothing's set in stone. The past is the past, and this life is full of new possibilities.
New possibilities. Easier said than done.
True.
Maybe what they really need is the right moment. When that time comes, maybe they'll finally sit down and talk things out.
The right moment. Thank you, Nikki. As for my father and Uncle Go, I'll keep thinking about it.
No need to thank us. But now we're back to square one. Where do we go from here?
That hoe couldn't have really appeared out of thin air, right?
It probably did, but why don't we take a closer look at it?
I have a hunch. There should be one other person who knows where it came from.
Do you mean... the hoe seller? The person who sold the hose would definitely know where it came from and where it was heading.
Exactly. If I remember correctly, the only person in the village who deals in farming tools is Wu Dalang. When it's daytime, we could go ask him at his stall.
Okay.
Good idea. Nikki, when it's daytime, let's go to Wu Dalang's stall to look for it.
The sun is warm and the fields grow long. Scythes, hoes, and sickles for the price of a song. Need a tool? Don't dare stall. Old Dalang has it all. Oh, if it isn't Miss Bai and artist Nikki. A sight for sore eyes. If it's a farming tool you're after, I'll find the perfect one for you.
Well, it's definitely about a farming tool, but it's actually one you've already theoretically sold already.
Mr. Wu. We actually need to ask you something about a hoe.
Oh, I was wondering why you two were here. I thought our little artist might be interested in some farming tools for her paintings.
Maybe later.
Well, you've come to the right place. I know exactly who's bought them, who's broken them, who's mended them, and who's lost them in the village. Just ask Dalang.
Classic Mr. Wu. We actually want to ask, has anyone recently bought a hoe?
A hoe? Well, the only person to buy one lately was that young lad Dulan Hui. Wait, actually he came twice. About a week ago. He said the hoe he bought from me was working so well, he wanted another one just like it. I looked for ages and dug up the last one. Then a few days later, he came back for another one. I had to tell him he'd have to wait for me to make a whole new one.
Dulan Hui. Wait, isn't that Uncle Go's son?
Ah, okay.
What? Oh, wow. This is getting confusing now.
Careful guess.
If it were someone else, it wouldn't be a big deal. But since it's Uncle Go's son, I can't help but feel that the hoe at Uncle Jin's place is the same one Lan Hui bought.
Well then, it looks like we'll need to ask Dulan Hui a few more questions. I just don't know if he's at home or at the stall.
Oh, I actually ran into him earlier, in the woods by Uncle Jin's place. He was pacing around all alone, brows furrowed. No idea what he was worried about.
Thanks, Mr. Wu. We'll head there now.
Maybe it was an attempt at like a peace offering to try to get the two to, you know, stop fighting all the time. But it ended up backfiring.
Xian, you won't believe. The other day, I went around the mountain to try and find a way up. I didn't find a path, but I did spot a white figure floating by. It was so mysterious.
I've told you, the backside of the mountain is dangerous these days.
Ah.
Alone again.
Okay, so that's what's going on.
I was just passing by and couldn't resist. Huh? Nikki and Miss Bai? Fancy running into you here.
Yeah, fancy that. What you two doing in the forest, behind a rock, where no one else is around?
Lan Hui, why are you with Miss Xian?
Oh, Miss Bai, do you really have to ask?
I was just... Oh, I heard my dad and Uncle Xin arguing again, but I wasn't there when it started, so I came to ask Miss Xian.
So, what brings you here this time?
I guess there was someone, you know, who was kissing then, I see. Direct or tactful? We'll be tactful about it.
So, about that hoe. Lan Hui, we asked Mr. Wu. Somebody bought a hoe from him recently. That was you, right?
Oh no, I forgot about him. Well, that's... actually...
It seems I can't hide it anymore. Nikki, Miss Bai, I'm sorry. Earlier, I lied.
What? No, why would you do that?
You guessed right. After hearing that our hoe was broken, Lan Hui went and bought us a new one. I didn't dare tell my parents. I brought it home quietly and hid it somewhere no one would notice. But before I could come up with an excuse, my father found it. And, well, you know the rest.
I see. No wonder you kept quiet. With Uncle Jin's temper, if he found out the hoe came from Lan Hui.
We thought the same. But in the end, it just led to yet another argument, and Xian had to go out of her way to help me cover it up. It all went so wrong.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Lan Hui. But now that things have come this far, I think it's time we tell Uncle Go and Uncle Jin the truth.
You're right, of course. But what Xian and I are worried about is how to tell them while also keeping them calm.
Don't worry. How about you just start by telling us how the bad blood between your fathers started?
Yes. If we can figure out the root of the problem, maybe we can actually fix it.
Really, it's all just a bunch of small misunderstandings. When we first moved here, my dad gave Uncle Jin a xiangbao as a gift.
Okay.
He knew it would make him sneeze for over a week. It only cleared up thanks to Miss Chow, the healer.
Okay, so, you know, he ended up being allergic to the gift, but that's something that could happen to anyone. Can't imagine I was done with ill intentions.
Also, my father does singing exercises early in the morning. Most folks don't mind. Some even like waking up to it. But Uncle Go couldn't sleep through it. He even thought my dad was doing it to get back at him.
Then later, my father planted flowers that attracted bugs, which stung Uncle Jin.
Okay.
Another time, my father got so wrapped up in singing with his friends that he accidentally trampled Uncle Go's flowers.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is making me start to sweat.
And so the fact that it kept happening again and again to each other, the more that each of them thought that it was more intentional, when really it was all just misunderstanding on top of misunderstandings.
Yeah, it's a bunch of little misunderstandings that snowballed into a big grudge. But I remember Zoyan once saying that Uncle Jin actually likes the xiangbao Uncle Go made.
He does, but Uncle Jin's too proud to admit it. He's never even stepped foot in our shop. Honestly, though, my father's the same. It's frustrating.
Yeah. People who are too prideful, it definitely can be frustrating at times. Chance presents itself, not necessarily a bad thing.
Huh. Hearing all this, I have an idea. I think this may be exactly what's needed to help them finally make peace.
Do you mean, while telling the truth about the hoe, we should use it as an opportunity to help them see how they really feel about each other?
Exactly. Both of them have been too proud to back down, and they both believe the other is wrong.
But when you mentioned that it was really no one's fault...
So why not use this to move things along? We reveal the truth about the hoe and clear up the old misunderstandings too.
Nikki's right. I want to try one more time, not just for me and Xian, but for my father and Uncle Jin. I want them to become real friends.
Me too, but just in case something goes wrong, maybe we should tell just one of them first and see how they react. If it doesn't go well, we might still have a chance to fix things.
I think Miss Xian is right. In that case, Nikki, who do you think we should tell first?
Well, okay. Well, let's start with, I'll say Uncle Jin first.
Let's tell Uncle Jin first. This time, he is the one who was wrongly accused.
All right, and I'll talk to my father. Whatever happens, come to Longhui's house tomorrow at noon, and I'll update you.
Let's see if we end up having to go back in time.
Gordo, come out! You'd better apologize to me today!
Father, don't.
Jin Changzi, what are you shouting about now?
Hey, I'm not shouting! Nikki and Miss Bai got to the bottom of it. Turns out this hoe was a gift from your son to my family. But without cause, you went ahead and accused me anyway, so apologize!
Father, let me explain!
Explain what? You really...
Gordo, there's so much evidence, just admit it already! You...
Oh boy.
Uncle Jin may have had a point, but the way he handled it only made Uncle Go dig in his heels. The two of them started arguing again, and with neither of their wives around, no one could stop them. Things quickly got out of hand, and it turned into a fight. What no one expected was that in the midst of the scuffle, the commotion would shake loose tiles from the eaves. They fell and struck everyone.
Really?
Nikki was knocked unconscious. After that,
Okay.
more and more people and things started to disappear from Danting Island. Until one day, Nikki also vanished without a trace.
Nikki, watch out! Huh? Why are we here? What about Uncle Go and Uncle Gene? Weren't they just arguing?
Yes, and then we got struck in the head.
I can feel a strange power. It's like time rewound. Maybe it's giving us a chance to go back and make a better choice.
Is it, what was the dragon's name? I wonder if it's Leong.
No matter what, at least we know one thing. We can't tell Uncle Gene first. We have to find Lan Hui and Ziyan as soon as possible.
I'm picking all the wrong choices first. Accidentally. Hello.
Huh? Nikki, what brings you back?
I gave it some more thought. Uncle Gene has a short fuse, and if he finds out, I'm afraid he'll go straight to Uncle Go, and we might not be able to stop him.
Oh, there's no might about it.
Nikki's right. I didn't think it through. And my mother will be at the music hall tonight. I probably wouldn't be able to stop him on my own.
So I think it's better if we tell Uncle Go first. Auntie Saiping will be there, so she can help Lan Hui talk some sense into him.
Makes sense. With my mother there, my dad will be sure to listen. All right then, let's meet at my place at noon tomorrow.
Alright, we got a buffer. Let's go ahead and wait. Oh, Lord.
Wow, look at the crowd. See? Everyone else showed up on time while you were still at home dilly-dallying.
Shilly-shallying.
I did not. Besides, what could that loudmouth even have to say? Anyway, since we're all here, Gordo, if you've got something to say, spit it out. ...
This time, I misunderstood and wrongly accused you. I'm sorry.
Hey, kitty.
You... Also, here's this Shangbao as an apology. Don't worry, this one won't make you sneeze.
Uncle Jin, my father's always felt bad about the Xiangbao we gave you. He's been wanting to apologize, and this one is specially made by him. It's fully sneeze-proof.
You talk too much.
Between the apology and the gift, now I'm not sure what to say. All right, okay, it's not a big deal. And if we're being honest, I owe you an apology too. You see, it's my habit to warm up my voice in the morning. I didn't know you had to care for the flowers at night, and I wound up disturbing your sleep. That's my fault.
Uncle Go, after that, my father moved his singing further away, just so he wouldn't disturb your rest again.
Oh, my girl! Why are you selling your old man out like that?
Oh, you know why. Okay, that's right. Awkward laughs around.
Nikki, Miss Bai, thanks so much for your help. If it wasn't for you, Zion and I might have really given up this time.
And you really ought to thank them properly. And if you're gonna see Ziyan, do it with your head held high. She's a wonderful girl, and you better treat her right. If you don't, forget Uncle Jin. I'll be the one to set you straight.
Oh boy.
Give it a rest. Lan Hui is way more reliable than you ever were.
Oh no.
So, you two already knew about me and Zion?
Stop giggling!
Hate turned into fate. It really happened.
It's a really good thing. Miss Bai, aren't you happy?
It makes me wonder if Miss Bai is aware of the time rewounding shenanigans.
Of course I'm happy. It's just... I always thought changing a yin yuan was like rowing against the current, requiring tremendous effort and sacrifice. I never expected it could be resolved so smoothly.
Each yin yuan has its own rhythm, And new connections always bring unexpected changes. Sometimes, without us even noticing, the threads that seemed broken are quietly mended.
Maybe you're right. Now that this matter is settled, Artist Nikki, where would you like to go next?
Well, there's only one more on our list, right? Liu's house.
I want to visit the Liu family. Xiaozhi has gone missing, and her parents must be terribly worried.
I've also searched along with the other villagers, but we came up empty-handed. I hope this time we'll be able to give them some answers.
Oh, that's a nice tree, yeah?
We're here. This is the home of the family whose child went missing.
Huh? What's with that gross, dark mark on the door?
It looks like ink. But why would there be ink splashed all over the door?
Oh, no.
That is strange. Let's ask the Liu family when we see them.
Is that the missing child in question, maybe?
Ugh, that girl. You can't say a word without her storming off, and now she's run away from home.
Auntie Liu, please don't be so mad at Xiaozhi. Right now, the most important thing is finding her.
Xiaozhu.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, we've searched everywhere over the past few days, but we still haven't seen or heard anything from Xiaozhi. Nothing at all.
Xiaozhu.
Xiaozhi. She doesn't seem like the type of child to disappear for days to make her parents worry.
She's never run away before. Up to now, whenever she got upset, she'd just spend time with Mr. Cheng's son, Tian, tinkering around with who knows what. The other day, we thought she'd gone to see Tian like usual, but when dinner was ready and she still hadn't come home, we started looking, and we couldn't find her anywhere. Tian hadn't seen her either. Now her father and I are afraid something's happened to her out there. There have been cases where people just...
Hopefully, we're just overthinking it. Right now, we can only follow the small clues we have. Maybe they'll help us guess where Xiaozhi went.
Auntie Liu, before she went missing, can you try to remember if Xiaozhi said or did anything?
That morning, the three of us went to Artisan Cheng to ask him to repair Xiaozhi's umbrella. Everyone says, if there's rain, stay inside. From the wind, you must hide. If someone gets lost in the rain, even Long can't bring them back. She didn't take it seriously. We had to talk her into going with us. After the umbrella was fixed, instead of saying thank you, she argued with us and ran off. Of course, that evening it just had to rain. My heart's been in knots ever since.
Auntie Liu, when Xiaozhi left, did she have her umbrella with her?
Yes, of course. Artisan Cheng fixed it and gave it right back to her. She wouldn't have gone out in the rain without it. She just wouldn't.
So she did potentially have an umbrella with her.
If that's the case, then why would she disappear? Miss Liu, did anything else strange happen that day?
Now that you mention it, there was something strange. That evening, we both heard someone knocking on the door. The knocking got louder and faster, so I rushed over and opened it. But when I did...
It was just the ink that you saw afterwards?
There was no one there. Just a gust of wind and raindrops rushing in. It blew past me with a whoosh and chilled me straight to my bones. After that, we were so caught up with looking for her, we didn't even think to ask if anyone had come by and knocked on our door.
It was stormy. Maybe it was just the wind.
No.
That must be it. Who would be running around in that kind of weather anyway?
Since it was raining that hard, maybe she found a place to wait out the storm.
Oh, I really do hope so. But it's been days.
and not so much as a word from her.
Don't worry, Miss Leo. Miss Bai and I will help you look for her. The more people looking, the better the chances of bringing her back.
Thank you, Artist Nikki. You're such a good girl. Xiaozhi... She's such a good girl, too. I shouldn't have been so harsh with her. If you find her, please tell me right away. Her father and I... We won't scold her anymore. Just bring her home.
We'll do what we can.
Xiaozhi's parents have searched relentlessly, but they still haven't found anything. If she didn't vanish in the rain, then where else could she have gone?
Okay, so there's a lot of places we can check. We can ask Artisan Chang about that day, investigate near the house, and then ask the neighbors. Let's go ahead and ask Artisan Chang about that day.
Maybe we should ask Artisan Chung again and find out exactly what happened that day. I can't shake the feeling that Auntie Liu hasn't told us everything.
Of course.
I think so too. Xiaozhi doesn't seem like the kind of kid who just ran off for no reason. Maybe something else happened that day, and that's why she ran away.
Makes sense. After that, let's also search around her home, and maybe talk to some of the kids nearby who knew her well.
So a little bit of everything, got it. The illusion of choice. Alright, let's see. Liu Zhaoxi's diary. Yui Zhaoxi must be destined for something special. My parents always tell me to be humbled, to learn from people like Shu, Yun, and all the others. But why should I learn from them? I just can't focus on books. That's because my skillful hands can't sit still. And yet my parents don't understand that. I, Li Zhaoxi, know everything about making ronghua, tempering, dyeing, cutting, ironing, and shaping. I know them all. I told my parents to go ask those bookworms if they could craft a ronghua like mine. As expected, all I got in return was another round of dull old nagging. Blah. The next door never argues with his dad, but he once told me his dad spends all day making umbrellas, muttering strange things like, "The rain-soaked will one day vanish." Ugh, I get it, our parents will always see us as kids. But Tian saw the ronghua I made and praised it. It really made me feel good, so I told him I could teach him how to make one. I must be destined for something special. Who else but the masters in storybooks ever stumble upon a martial arts manual? Well, I, Liu Zhaoxi, actually did. Except mine wasn't for martial arts. It was a notebook packed with secret techniques for crafting ronghua. I must be the chosen one for this art. After practicing just once with the first chapter, I already found my own method. Start with the framework, not just the outline. When the structure is solid, the ronghua takes shape on its own, natural, vivid, and full of life. But when I showed the ronghua to my parents, not a single word of praise came out. I told them one day I'd be that amazing someone else's kid they always talked about, and they wouldn't have to work so hard selling vegetables to support the family anymore. But they just kept shaking their heads, the look of disbelief on their faces. Even someone like me, who's used to being let down, felt a little hurt. Aww. But I know I'm really getting better at this. Just give me a little more time to practice, and even my parents will have to admit it and say, "We're so proud of Zhaoxi." Until they say those words, though, I won't share a single word from my heart with them ever again. Is Liu Zhaoxi truly destined for something special? This notebook has many small handwritten notes. The more you read them, the more you weave a story of fate. Just like crafting ronghua itself, I have a feeling that the owner of this notebook is my great-grandmother, the one my mother always talks about, who is skilled at making ronghua. She and the young girl who hosts the Yin Yuan festival shared a friendship that transcended generations. My great-grandmother both admired and looked after her, believing she was destined for greatness, but always worried that she wouldn't take good care of herself. Sometimes when my mom scolds me, I slip away to where the artist Nikki studies under Miss Sui. I close my eyes and listen to Miss Sui's gentle, encouraging words for Nikki, imagining how it would feel if someone spoke to me that way. Aww. Miss Sui's heart reminds me of my great-grandmother's, full of admiration for Nikki's talents, yet also quietly burdened by the challenge of guiding her through everyday struggles. Why don't I have a fate like that? Is it really because I'm just not as capable as others? Maybe I'm not much better than Tian, just a kid who can make Wanghua, but one nobody really sees. Oh, honey.
Seems like she didn't talk with her parents that much.
Could be. She tried, but the closer someone gets to you, the easier it is to take them for granted. That closeness can sometimes make people forget how fragile a yin yuan really is.
Relationships need care. I hope we find her soon. Maybe they'll still have the chance to make things right.
Great idea. We've got to find Xiaozhi. Nikki, let's go check somewhere else for clues.
No, she just wanted her parents to notice her, to encourage her of what she was doing. But instead, she just got nothing but silence from them. Aww.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, and Momo. Is there something I can help you with?
Actually, we're searching for Xiaozhi. Did you happen to see anything the day that she went missing?
Oh, is it Xiao Chu? Xiao Shu.
Xiaozhi?
Xiao Shu.
Let's see. I did hear her arguing with Qian that day. She left in a huff. Now that I think about it, that was the last time I saw her.
Oh, so she got into an argument with Tian.
Actually, I was busy sketching scenes of different people for the Yingyuan festival that day. Maybe you can find her in one of the pictures I sketched. What do you think, Artist Nikki?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Is it you? Okay, that was quick.
You know what? Now that I think about it, that person came from Artisan Chung's place, and the figure matches her too. She didn't go far. In fact, I think she even doubled back.
Oh.
The weather wasn't great that day, and my father called me in for dinner. I really have no idea where Xiaozhi would have gone after that. I just really hope she didn't get caught up in that storm.
Do you know what sort of things Xiaozhi usually likes to do? Or where she likes to go?
Well, she's really talented at making ronghua.
Ronghua? Ping Ping gave me one of those. Did Xiaozhi make one for you too?
Yes, just a few days ago actually. The one she gave me was beautiful. It's strange though. She rarely shows this skill in front of others.
Her mother never even mentioned it to us.
Her parents are really strict with her. They
Yeah.
hardly ever praise her. Whenever they visit, they always tell her not to brag about her talents and to learn to be as humble as me.
Oh, and they're comparing her to other children.
Over time, she just stopped talking around them altogether.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But I've seen her work and it's really impressive. The artisan said that when she's working on those flowers, she gets super focused. They think she's got a bright future ahead of her. Even Qian always tags along, just so he can learn from her. I think if she's put that much time and effort into it, then why shouldn't she be proud and share it more?
Exactly,
I agree with you. I think everyone should have the right to share what they love, no matter how big or small the achievement.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I've always admired Xiaozhi's skills, and I really liked her bright, lively spirit. But her parents kept comparing her to me, so she stopped coming by.
Ah.
I'm not great at expressing myself either, so I didn't really reach out to her. That said, I never thought things would get so bad that she'd argue with her parents and run off.
Don't blame yourself. We'll find her. Besides, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even known about this amazing side of Xiaozhi. It's just really sad. Her parents wanted her to succeed, but they also never encouraged her. Not all kids are the same. Everyone's got their own strengths and weaknesses. If they'd taken more time to get to know the things she really cared about, maybe they'd see just how wonderful she really is.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Come on, Nikki. Let's check around a bit and find some more clues. We've got to bring Xiaozhi back home.
And then we have one more person to talk to.
Young or old, without an umbrella. not even one of them ever come home. Are you here to buy an umbrella? This cursed rain. How many more people will it take?
But the weather outside is fine.
Artisan Chung, we're here to ask about Xiaozhi. We heard she was here to get her umbrella fixed before she disappeared.
On that day, the Liu family brought their child to me to fix her umbrella. So I coated it with a special ointment we craftsmen developed. Then the umbrella was completely waterproof, enough to withstand even that strange rain.
Oh, okay.
You really can't afford to lose or break an umbrella. That cursed rain. Just waiting to snatch people caught without one.
Artisan Chung, have you ever actually seen someone get taken by the rain?
Not with my own eyes. But look at the state of my family. All thanks to the rain. 3 lives. People say it was a carriage accident. But how is that even possible? How could it take my family?
Aww.
10 years ago, there was a brush artisan who vanished after a rainstorm. Back then, no one realized it was actually the rain. Then one rain after another, more and more people disappeared. Who knows who's next? Maybe you, maybe me, maybe everyone on Danqing Island.
Grandma.
But according to Mrs. Liu, you finished fixing Xiaozhi's umbrella and then she left with it. Even if the stories about the rain are true, with her umbrella, she shouldn't have been in danger.
That's true. I fixed it for her. But her mother thanked me, then started scolding her, telling Xiaozhi to be more obedient, to be more like Tian.
Oh my lord!
We're neighbors, so I hear them bickering like that all the time. That day was no different. Xiaozhi got mad, talked back, then stormed off.
That would do it.
While dealing with another customer, I saw Tian leave without an umbrella. I went after him and overheard the 2 kids arguing. Xiaozhi was furious. She smashed her umbrella while shouting at Tian to stop following her.
A child without an umbrella.
That would do it.
Oh no. If Xiaozhi didn't find shelter in time, she may have... Artisan Chung, did you hear what they were arguing about? Maybe she mentioned where she was headed?
I heard her say her parents didn't understand her. They want her to be someone else. Also, she said something like, if only kids could choose their parents. If they want someone else's kids so bad, then I should get to choose what parents I get. Once someone disappears in that rain, they never return. Tian really valued his yin-yuan with that girl. That's why I kept this umbrella. I thought it would make a good keepsake. But fan feathers have been hard to come by lately, so I haven't repaired it yet.
Let's see. Unable to find fan feather.
I just happen to have some fan feathers.
Oh, perfect.
You can use them to fix Xiaozhi's umbrella.
That way, we can keep out the rain. Artist Nikki, for now, keep the umbrella. When you can, please give it to Xiaozhi's parents. I don't know how to break it to them. Please, take the umbrella to them and tell them that Xiaozhi won't be coming back.
Okay. Once we've uncovered the truth about Xiaozhi, we'll be sure to give them this umbrella.
Anyway, Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, when you're out and about, be sure to take an umbrella with you. After all, who knows what happened to those people before they disappeared? Or where they are now.
Got her umbrella. So yeah, her mother compared her to both of the children there. And because of that, she ended up breaking her ties with both of them because of that. Which in turn led to her without an umbrella.
Xiaozhu's memories, and the umbrella from Artisan Cheng. With these clues, we have enough for us to guess what happened to Xiaozhu that day. Xiaozhu was at odds with her parents and didn't play with the other children.
Disguise, avoidance, true feelings.
Seems like Xiaozhi longed for praise and approval. So that's why she envied me for having a good teacher. She wanted to forge a Yinyuan like that.
Artisan Cheng's son, Tian, might have been the only other kid who admired her.
Fact is, Xiaozhi was talented at making Ronghua, and Tian admired her. He learned from her. She must have hoped that her parents would acknowledge her skills and praise her.
However, that day her parents brought her to visit Artisan Cheng to repair her umbrella. While flattering Tian, they told her to be more like him.
That must have been the last straw for her.
Yeah.
In her parents' eyes, she wasn't even as good as Tian. She must have been furious.
Like, it feels like no matter what she does, it would never be good enough.
And so, she had a big fight with her parents and stormed off. Although Tian chased after her, she took her rage out on him, discarded the umbrella, and ran away. And that evening, it rained.
According to Artisan Cheng, without an umbrella, Xiaozhi disappeared, like so many before her.
Those who vanished and never returned.
Miss Bai, have those who disappeared really never come back?
No. As Artisan Cheng said, the first person who disappeared went missing 10 years ago. Their chances of survival are very slim.
Maybe they just went somewhere that's difficult to find, and if we search hard enough...
What's the point in trying? When a Yinyuan is broken, it's broken. Also, those who could travel through places such as that are long gone. Nikki, I can't continue to investigate Xiaozhi's situation with you. We'll meet again later.
Momo, let's go back to her house and see if we can figure out where she went.
Nikki, it looks like it's going to rain.
Oh boy. Kitty. That's right. What about the animals?
That cat that just passed by stopped making any sound.
Oh no. Follow the cat, and then it...
The cat disappeared?
So even the animals. And there's also an ink stain, it looks like.
Those stories, they're real. Could the cat really have turned into ink in the rain?
I'm afraid the ink stain on the Liu family's door was left there 3 days ago by Xiaozhi.
More than likely, yeah.
Nikki, are you saying that the knocking sound that day...
She didn't have an umbrella. Oh. Not noticing.
Must have been Xiaozhi seeking shelter from the rain, but her parents didn't open the door in time, and she got soaked.
So when her parents opened the door, there was no one outside.
And Xiaozhi, inches away, turned into ink.
Nikki, should we tell her parents about this?
They need to know.
Let me think. We owe them an explanation. Let's head to the Liu family's house.
Oh, this is sad. Okay.
Artist Nikki, do you have any news about Xiaozhi?
Well, sort of, yeah.
Artist Nikki, if you found anything, please tell us.
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Mr. and Mrs. Liu, this umbrella is for you.
Tell a white lie, tell the truth. Oh, boy. I have to. I'm gonna tell the truth. I can't.
What I'm about to say might be hard to hear.
I'm sure they probably want me, the game wants me to tell a white lie, but...
That day, Xiaozhi didn't have an umbrella. When the rain started, she tried to come home to take shelter from it. So, that knocking sound you heard was her trying to get in.
But when we opened the door, there was no one outside. My daughter, where did she go?
She didn't make it in time to avoid the rain and got soaked. Mr. and Mrs. Liu, the ink stain by the door is what was left after she disappeared.
Didn't make it in time. When we went to open the door, we were just one step too late.
My baby! It's all our fault. We shouldn't have said those things.
We didn't hear knocking because we were talking about how to stop belittling her in front of others.
The truth is, Xiaozhi had her strengths. All she really wanted was to be praised by you.
It's not that we didn't know. She showed us the ronghua she made. We thought she was very talented, just like her great-grandmother. We were just afraid she'd become too proud, so we never praised her.
Yes, but you...
That day when we came back home, we felt so bad. We realized we hadn't had a proper conversation with her in so long.
It was always us blaming her, or her blaming us. We planned to make it up to her when she came home. How could something like this happen? How could this happen? My baby. If I ever get a chance in the next life, I'll treat you with kindness. I'll make up for everything.
Once again, the next life.
The things that turn to ink don't seem to be caused by the strange rain. There are still many questions we can't answer. Miss Bai, let's head to the small bridge behind the village and meet up with Miss Sui. Maybe she's found other clues. I hope Miss Sui brought an umbrella.
Don't worry about
Whoa,
that.
what?
Let's just hurry over there.
Whoa, okay. That took a turn really quickly.
Nikki.
Oh no.
Miss Sui.
And we actually see it in front of our eyes. Whoa, where are we going? Woo! Okay. Oh gosh. Someone put me in a weird outfit again. Whee! Looks like we're on top of Long. Oh boy. This is getting a little rocky. Oh, and we fell off. Nikki, a familiar voice seems to be calling her name.
Are you okay? What happened just now?
Was that artist Nikki?
I just stepped into another realm. Everything looked like a painting, and I saw a long soaring through it. Could that have been the Inkville Long?
Another realm?
Why do you sound so surprised, Momo?
You saw Miss Sui turn into ink. It must have been terrible. In your shock, you may have just seen an illusion.
No, I'm sure it was more than that.
No, it wasn't an illusion. I know I saw it. The place resembled our village, yet it was an entirely different world. I saw it right where Miss Sui vanished. I think she, along with the other missing villagers, might have been drawn into that realm.
They're being pulled into this painting.
I need to figure out how to get back in there and save them.
If that's true, we'll need to find the entrance to this place.
But it's already gone. Where can we look now?
Inside the painting. Wait, the kids by the village entrance often sing a nursery rhyme. In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. That sounds just like what I saw in the other realm.
Also, I thought Granny's the one who mentioned that.
That nursery rhyme has been around for generations, but only bits and pieces are still known. Maybe some of the elders remember the rest.
Granny Yao!
Yeah.
She was that rhyme. Maybe she remembers all the lyrics.
The thing is, Granny Yao is quite elderly. Her memory is touch and go. In her current state, we might not get much from her.
That is true, but we won't know until we, try it.
Miss Bai, could you keep an eye on her? When she's having a good day, she might remember the rest of the rhyme.
Well... all right. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thank you. We'll keep hunting for more clues. We have to find a way into that realm and rescue Miss Sui. And the others.
Wonder if Granny Yao has remembered the rest of that nursery rhyme. Nikki, let's stop by Yim's place.